conditional, the first conditional, the second conditional, and the third conditional. Those are the conditionals that exist in English. The zero, first, second, or third. Also, you can say conditional type 0, conditional type 1, conditional type 2, or conditional type 3. It's the same. Now, each one of the conditional expresses different situations and in different ways. So today we are going to talk about not the 0 conditional. We are going to talk about the first conditional. We are going to start with the first one, not with the 0 one, with the first one. Okay? So to start, I'm going to ask you a simple question. Perla, if you get 1 million pesos, what is the first thing that you will do?
Buy the house.
Buy a house, right?
Buy a house.
With 1 million pesos, my friend, tell me where the houses are. Where 1 million pesos houses are. Oh, the entrance. Okay, that is okay. That is okay. No, because if you say buy a house with 1 million, my friend, I wish to know where the 1 million pesos houses are to buy one right now, right? So, okay, you are going to start by paying the entrance or initial of a house. It's okay, correct. What about you, Lauri Leiva, Mato, Salcedo? What happens if you get 1 million pesos, Lauri? What will happen if you get 1 million pesos? Lauri. Okay, what about you, Rujesi? Rujesi, what will you do if you get 1 million pesos?
I travel to the world.
You travel around the world, right? Amazing.
Yes.
To Dubai.
Yes.
Amazing. And what about you, Helen? What would you do in that situation? Helen.
I buy my house.
With 1 million, Helen. Chicos, yo quiero que ustedes me digan dónde que se vende esa casa de 1 millón porque yo quiero comprarme una. I wanna know that. Yo vendo mi vehículo y pongo lo otro y ahí me las compro. Oh,
Wambo City. Teacher, Wambo City.
With 1 million.
1 million more.
More than 1 million. More than 1 million. And those are not houses, those are apartments. Remember that the apartments are cheaper than the houses. The houses are more expensive. In the past, when I was a kid, there were some condos in Isabel Aguilar, the Isabel Aguilar there in Herrera, and those apartments in that time when I was a kid, those apartment costs 700,000 pesos. Back in the day, 700,000 pesos. And that was a very good price. But nowadays, they are more expensive. Of course, they are more expensive, right? For example, my parents, they live in a house, and the house they lived in, it cost 5 million pesos, but it was because it was a house, not an apartment. It was a house. Even though the house is in Buenos Aires de Herrera, that you know that Buenos Aires de Herrera is not a nice place to live because it's very dangerous. But that house was expensive because it was a house, right? So, you know. And what about you, Xiomara? If you get 1 million pesos, what would you do?
I pay the credit card and prepare to travel. Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Oh my God, Abu Dhabi. I wish I could visit those places. Abu Dhabi. I don't know, Dubai. eh,
Doha. Doha.
Morocco. I wish I could visit Morocco too.
Yes,
Eh, Let me see. Egypt, Mozambique, South Africa. I also want to visit South Africa. I want to visit African countries because I really want to go on a safari too. I really want to go on a safari. So
Mykonos. Mykonos is amazing.
exactly. So what happens? Give me a second. Let me open Google Documents because I need to explain something while asking you the questions that I was asking, right? So come on. If you get, oh, sorry, if you get 1 million pesos, right? That was the question that I was asking. If you get 1 million pesos, right? So what happens right now? I was asking you about those that if you get 1 million pesos. Now, in real time, do you have 1 million pesos? Do you have 1 million pesos, guys?
No, teacher.
No. Xiomara, do you have 1 million pesos?
No, this
What
is
about you? What about you, Helen? Do you have 1 million pesos?
No.
No, right? Because I was asking about a hypothetical situation, a situation that is not real. That situation can happen in the future. Yes, there is a possibility, but it's not so secure. You're not too secure about that possibility. Can happen, but also can't not happen. So it's a possibility. So, but what we know for real is that this situation is not happening right now. It's not real. So when we use if, we are talking about conditions. In the first conditional, when we have this, if you get 1 million pesos, this is called the if clause. This is called if clause. Okay, la cláusula if, right? Now, this is the situation that is not real, the situation that is not happening right now, but we are imagining what happened if that situation occurs. And then I have that Ryan told me, teacher, if I get, let me put instead of you, let me put I. If I get 1 million pesos, I will buy a sonata. Now, I will buy a sonata in this case is the main clause. So the main clause is the result of the not non-real situation. This is the if clause is the non-real situation, and the I will buy a sonata is the main clause or the result of the non-real situation. Now, what is the first conditional explaining? La primera condicional lo que me dice es, si esta situación se da, que si esta situación que no ha pasado, que no es verdad, que no ha ocurrido y no se sabe si va a ocurrir, si esa situación se da, ¿cuál sería el resultado? Entonces yo digo, si esta situación se da, si yo consigo 1 millón de pesos, ¿cuál sería el resultado de Ryan? Ryan dice que él va a comprar un Sonata. Ese es el resultado. Si esa situación se da, I will get 1 million pesos. So he will buy a Sonata. So we can say that the first conditional is divided in two, the if clause and the main clause. Another example is If Perla meets with Robert Pattinson, I think that is like that, right? Robert Pattinson, right? Comma, why a comma? If we start the first conditional with the if clause at the beginning, we have to use a comma to divide the if clause with the main clause. Give me a second. Somebody's trying to get into the meeting. Okay. So if we use the if clause at the beginning of the first conditional statement, so we have to use a comma to divide the if clause and the main clause. So if Perla meets with Robert Pattinson, she will pass, right? She will pass out. Se va a desmayar, right? If Perla meets with Robert Pattinson, she will pass out. What happens? If this situation that is not real, I'm just imagining that situation, occurs, this will be the result. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Perla, is that true? Is that true, Perla?
No, teacher.
It's not true?
Not true.
It's not true. So you won't pass away. You will pass out, sorry. Let's believe you. Let's think that you are telling the truth, okay? So, as I was telling you, the first conditional is a structure used for talking about possibilities in the present or in the future, okay? The things are not happening right now in present times, but I'm just imagining what will happen if that occurs right now. Yo lo utilizo para imaginarme qué pasaría si esa situación se da ahora. Ahora, son situaciones que posiblemente ocurran, pero las posibilidades, recuerden que son un 50-50. Puede de que sí, pero al mismo tiempo puede de que no. ¿Ok? So, if you study hard, you will pass the test. Si tú estudias duro, tú vas a pasar el examen. Si, ¿qué estoy diciendo aquí? Tú ahora mismo no estás estudiando ni nada. No. Yo estoy diciendo, ¿qué pasaría si esa situación que no está pasando en tiempo presente se da? Si esta situación se da, if you study hard, entonces este es el posible resultado. Este es el resultado. Esto es lo que pasaría. If you study hard, you will pass the test. Or I can say, you will pass the test if you study hard. Yo puedo intercambiar la cláusula if con la cláusula principal. Yo puedo comenzar una oración con la cláusula if y terminarla con la cláusula principal, pero utilizando una coma cuando comience con la cláusula if. Ahora bien, si una oración comienza con la cláusula principal y termina con la cláusula if, en ese caso no tengo que utilizar coma para dividir ambas cláusulas. La coma solo se utiliza cuando yo comienzo con if. So, you will pass the test if you study hard. It's the same that if I say, if you study hard, comma, you will pass the test. Simple.
Teacher,
Yes.
a question. What's the difference between the word test and exam?
They are the same. They are the same. It's the same as a test, prueba, examen, pero prueba y examen son prácticamente lo mismo, son solo diferentes palabras, pero es lo mismo. I can say test or I can say exam. It doesn't matter. Okay? So,
Okay.
now, to create, guys, are you understanding up to now? ¿Están entendiendo hasta ahora todo lo que he querido decir?
Yes.
Are you understanding? Everything is
Yes,
clear?
teacher.
Yes. Hi, Elvira, Teresa Berroa, how are you?
Hi, teacher.
You're late.
Yeah, I know that I'm late. I always late.
Oh, I see. So, To create the first conditional sentences, guys, we need to remember this structure. For the if clause, we use if at the beginning, of course, right? The subject is always mandatory. It's a must, okay? Then the simple present of the verb. In this case, is the simple present. Simple present. If Elvira eats, if Ryan wins, if Carol watches, if Misael screams, if the teacher flies, if plus the subject plus the simple verb, the simple present of a verb. That is the if clause. And the main clause is conformed or created by a subject, will, or the verb. En este caso está will, pero yo también puedo utilizar los verbos modales might or may. Okay? I can say, if I want, give me a second. Okay. I can say, oh wait. I can say if I want Ryan, oh sorry. If Ryan gets a girlfriend, right? Comma, because I am using the if clause at the beginning, he, subject, might get fat. Okay? But I can say if Ryan gets a girlfriend, comma, he may get fat. Or if Ryan gets a girlfriend, comma, he will get fat. Teacher, are they the same? Yes. Estas tres oraciones son lo mismo prácticamente. Lo único es que cada una tiene un nivel de probabilidad más alto. Si yo digo, if Ryan gets a girlfriend, he might get fat. Él se pondría gordo, pero es una posibilidad muy lejana. Es más inclinado a que no se volverá gordo a que se volverá gordo. Es una posibilidad de un 20%, 30%. Si utilizo may, if Ryan gets a girlfriend, he may get fat, es una probabilidad de un 50%. Está 50-50, 50 de que se vuelva gordo y 50 de que no se vuelva gordo. And if Ryan gets a girlfriend, he will get fat. Will, what is will? For things that will happen in the future. That is something that is likely to happen, yes or yes. Ya eso es para algo que va a pasar, ya hay una seguridad más grande de que va a pasar, de un 90%. Siempre hay que dejar ese pequeño margen de error de aunque sea un 10%, porque al fin y al cabo puede haber cambio de plan y puede que no sea así de verdad, puede que no se vuelva gordo, pero es muy probable que eso pase. So, this is the structure that I must follow when creating the conditional. If plus the subject plus the verb in simple present, right? That is for the if clause, right? And then I have the main clause. For the main clause, I have the subject plus will, may, or might, plus, right? The verb in base form. And that's it, guys. This is the structure. If Ryan gets a girlfriend, he might get fat. If Xiomara gets wins 1 million pesos in the lottery, $1 million, not pesos. Let's think bigger. Let's think bigger. $1 million. If Xiomara wins $1 million, she will buy a big mansion. She will buy a big mansion, you see? If Xiomara, the subject, wins, simple present, wins 1 million pesos, $1 million, sorry. She, the subject, will, the modal verb, in this case, will, buy the verb in the base form I mentioned. Clear or no? Now, yes. Okay. So the idea, guys, for the conditionals is that you can say what are the possibilities or what are the possible results for specific situations. Lo que la primera condicional quiere establecer es cuáles son los posibles resultados para una situación X. ¿Cuáles son los posibles resultados para una situación X? If Ryan gets a lot of money, what are the possible results? ¿Cuáles son los posibles resultados? Utilizo la condicional, la primera condicional para expresar ese posible resultado. If the teacher starts the presential classes, everybody will love the teacher. Si el profesor empieza las clases presenciales, todo el mundo va a amar al profesor. This is the possible result of that situation. If that situation occurs, so that is the result. That will be the result. Okay? So, I want you to give me examples right now. Think about situations and tell me the possible results for those situations. Let's see. Who wants to give me an example? Come on.
Me.
Please.
If it rains, I will I will happy. I will be happy.
If it rains, you will be happy.
Yes.
Amazing. That's my situation. If it rains, si llueve, seré feliz. I will be happy. Correct? What else? Another example. Please, Ryan. A what? A business. Okay. If you win $1 million, you will put what kind of business? A picapollo. What? Tuning. Oh, tourism. Okay. I was thinking about a picapollo. It's better. You will earn more money, man. Yeah. Or let me tell you that one of the most successful business in Dominican Republic are the colmados. The problem with the colmados is that you have to be there 24/7, and that is a big problem. That is the only problem that I have with the colmado. I wish I could have I wish I had a colmado, but I mean, I wish I could be the owner of a colmado, not the one that is attending the colmado, no, the owner. But you have to put a person that you trust a lot there. So
It's better.
another, yes.
It's better hookah bar.
A
Now
hookah
younger.
bar.
Yes.
Oh my God, Xiomara.
It's amazing. It's the younger.
Yeah, but I would
younger.
like to do something for if I want to put a business or something like that, I would like to do something for the community, not something. There are many bars right now in Dominican Republic. There are many type of bars in every corner. I wish to do like something different, right? Something that people really need. Can be a language school, that would be a very affordable language school. Because there are many language schools, but they are not affordable.
Hookah bar in English.
Nah, I don't know. The bars are very problematic sometimes, right? So who can give me another example? Other example, please. Tell me the names. Tell me your names, please. Laurie, please, and then Scarlett, and then Elvira.
With the question that you asked me ahorita.
Ahorita.
How can I say ahorita?
A while.
Okay.
A while ago.
A while. If I get $1 million, I will to travel for all the world.
You will travel. Don't use to. You will travel around the world.
Yes,
Okay. What is the first country that you're going to travel?
Canada.
Oh, why I knew that you will say Canada. Everybody
I,
wants to go to Canada right now. I don't know what is happening with Canada. You need to tell me what is happening with Canada because I don't really know. Okay, another example is Scarlett. Scarlett, right?
Yes,
Please,
yes.
Scarlett.
If tomorrow I go to the forest, I will catch a dinosaur.
A dinosaur
Yes,
is an example, right? Dinosaurs, you
yes.
know. No, just asking, you know. What about you, Teresa Berroa, Elvira, Casimira?
Uh, how hilarious. And if you go outside at night, you will get robbed.
Exactly. If you go outside at night in Capotillo or in Herrera or in El Simón Bolívar, Huachupita, Gualey, Cristo Rey, all those neighborhoods, so you will get robbed. Exactly. Correct. Another example, Helen, I want to hear you. Come on, give me one. Give it to me.
If I finish my career, I will be very happy.
If I finish my career, I will be very happy. Correct. You see, those are things that right now are not real, right? But they are not impossible to happen. Okay, they are not real, but they are not impossible to happen. That is one of the difference that you will see with the first conditional and the second conditional. Eso es una de las pequeñas diferencias que ustedes van a ver entre las situaciones de la primera condicional y la segunda. La primera condicional son situaciones que no son reales, en el sentido de que en tiempo presente no se han dado, pero son situaciones que puede de que se den. Es posible que se den. Y la segunda condicional, la gran diferencia entre la primera y la segunda condicional es que en la segunda condicional son situaciones imaginarias que son prácticamente imposibles de que ocurran. Son imposibles porque las probabilidades son muy bajas. Por ejemplo, ahí está el ejemplo de los deseos. Por eso fue que comencé la clase con los deseos, para que ustedes tengan una idea. If I had a lot of money, I would buy I don't know, I would buy a big house, for example, or if I had a lot of money, I would have been very happy. If I had a lot of money, I would have been very happy. Si hubiera tenido dinero, si tuviera dinero, hubiera sido muy feliz. Son situaciones que son muy improbables ya que pasen. ¿Me entienden? Esa es la gran diferencia entre la condicional, la primera condicional y la segunda condicional. Y entre la condicional cero, que eso la vamos a ver después. El libro es un tanto loco, porque el libro te comienza explicando la primera condicional, pero debería comenzar por la cero. Pero es un poquito loco. La condicional cero lo que habla es de cosas que van a pasar sí o sí si una situación se da. Que eso ya ustedes lo van a ver más después. So, other examples, please. Other examples.
Me Dairoshi station.
Dairoshi Basarte, please. And then Ryan Santana Peña.
If I have a studio, I may take a lot of free photos.
If I have a studio, you will take a lot of free photos. Free.
Yes.
Amazing. Free. I like the word free in everything. Amazing. What about you, Ryan? Reyes Santana? You will get a good job. Okay. Okay. But I thought that you will say, if I finish my career, I will buy a pizza for everybody. That's better. That's better. 2 Little Caesars. No, 2, no, 3 Little Caesars. Because with 2 is not enough. With 3 is more than enough, right? So, you see, guys, it's just situations that are not happening or are not still real, but they can happen. Now, you can change the position. You can say, I will be happy if I finish my career, or if I finish my career, I will be happy. Both ways are correct. Both ways are correct. Okay? Both ways are correct. Also, you can use the conditionals in negative way. Right? Let me explain. I have this. If Ryan doesn't kiss Nashla, right? If Ryan doesn't kiss Nashla, comma, he will live. Si Ryan no besa a Nashla, él vivirá. Right? It's true, right? Because the teacher is going to kill you if you kiss Nashla. So, if Ryan doesn't, it's a negative way, teacher. Is that possible? Is that correct? Yes, it is. Because it's still a condition. Si Ryan no besa a Nashla, si esa condición no se da, entonces este va a ser el resultado. But I can make the two parts, sorry. The two parts of the sentences, of the sentence can be in negative way too. Let me explain. If Carol doesn't go to her to her sister's house, she won't, right? Because the negative way of will is will not, and the contraction is won't. So if Carol doesn't go to her sister's house, she won't eat cake. Si Carol no va a la casa de su hermana, ella no va a comer pastel.
Teacher, that
Yes.
was true.
That was true?
Yes,
Yes.
because my older sister made
She made a
happy
cake?
birthday.
Okay.
Yes, for my nephew.
So you didn't go and you didn't eat cake, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. So, guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, and easy.
Is this topic very clear for you, or do you have questions about that?
Is clear.
It's-
Is easy.
It's easy, right? So, guys, let's see. Let's see. Those are examples. So right now, let's test you out, right? So if you, in this case, what would be the right verb? If you
Eat.
eat, exactly. If you eat an apple every day, you will be very healthy. Si comes una manzana todos los días, estarás saludable, right? If we don't protect the elephant, it will, oh my God. It will, yeah. Sorry, guys, sorry. That always happens. She
Look.
She
Look.
only look.
Wash.
She
will look different. completely
exactly, she will. Remember, tienen que utilizar para la cláusula principal, o utilicen will, may or might. ¿Ok? Pueden utilizar may or might o will, pero no pueden dejarlo sin uno de esos tres verbos modales. ¿Ok? She will be, she will look completely different if she cuts her hair, and that's true. She will look completely different if she cuts her hair, right? What about this one? You will pay a higher insurance, seguro, seguro de auto, seguro médico, insurance, okay? You will pay a higher insurance if you
Bye.
buy, exactly, if you buy a sports car, correct. You,
Yeah, but
Will.
what?
You will be,
You are able.
You are,
You are.
you will be,
be,
You
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 will
will
be.
be. ¿Ok? Recuerden, después de will va el verbo en su forma base. El verbo en su forma base es el verbo sin conjugar. Y el verbo to be sin conjugar es be. ¿Ok? You will be able to see better. You will be able to see better if you turn on the lamp. ¿Ok? And what about this one?
You
You get
will get.
You will
Yes.
get a heart disease if you eat too much meat.
Most meat.
Correct. And what about this one? If you don't put so much sugar in your coffee, you
You will
You will don't
you what?
you won't put on so much weight.
Exactly. You will not or you won't put on so much weight. No ganarás, no adquirirás mucho peso. ¿Ok? If a deer
get.
You get
gets,
Get.
because we are talking about the deer, their person. If a deer gets into your garden,
it.
Really.
it will eat all your food. Correct. It will eat all your food. Now, I can also make questions with the conditionals. So, for example, if I
will put
cook, exactly, if I cook some eggs, how many
Will it?
will you eat?
will you eat?
Exactly. If I cook some eggs, how many will you eat? This is a question in a conditional way. Si yo cocino algunos huevos, ¿cuántos te comerás o cuántos te vas a comer? Si esa situación se da, ¿cuál sería el resultado de esa situación? You see? So it's pretty simple, guys. Pretty simple. Now, listen. I'm going to leave the class here because I know that everything is clear up to now. But let me tell you something. This Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, I am going to correct. Okay, by the way, before, after finishing the class, Perla and Carol, right?
No, Scarlett.
Scarlett. Después que acabamos la clase, ahora mismo, no se vayan porque falta Perla y Scarlett por hacer su exposición, ella la van a hacer. And Ryan. Ok, chicos, entonces, miren, miércoles, on Wednesday, I am going to correct the workbook. Remember,
Yes.
I said on Friday,
Yes, teacher.
it wasn't on
Teacher,
Wednesday,
please.
on Friday. Are you sure? On Friday? Okay. So next Friday, this coming Friday, I am going to correct the workbook. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, it's a sample. If I don't complete the homework, I may not be able to enduring the book.
If you don't complete the workbook, you will lose those points.
Thank you.
Good example, right? It's a good example of the first conditional. So guys, that's it. Now we are going to hear, first we are going to hear Scarlett, then we are going to hear, who was the other? I forgot. Perla, and after Perla, Ryan O'Connor. So please, Scarlett, you can share, let me stop sharing the screen so you can share yours. Give me a second.
Okay.
So you can share your screen Feel free to do it.
Can you see the screen, teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon. This is my exposition is about Chinese folk tales. And okay, I will start. The white snake. The white snake is is a legend which doesn't have a happy ending. The story is set in the beautiful city of Hangzhou, famous for its lake. A white snake lives in the lake. She had gained magical powers and could turn herself into a woman. She fell in love with the scholar Wu Xuan, and after overcoming many obstacles, they finally convinced the gods to bless their union.
Okay.
The next is the dragon, the Niang dragon. The, the Niang dragon is about an story to explain why Chinese New Year is celebrated with lots of noise. Once there was an ugly, scary monster called Niang who regularly came down from the mountains to hunt people. The villagers were so afraid of it that they locked themselves in their house on the days it was coming. One wise old man in the village suggested it would be better if they stuck together and chased the monster away. So they did. With the noise of drum and fireworks, the monster was surprised and afraid and it ran around until it was completely exhausted and their villagers were able to kill it. This is how the first Chinese New Year celebration started. The name of this beautiful monster is Nian.
Amazing.
Okay, the, this is about the how the Chinese zodiac started, but this is one popular version because many version about a part of the. Okay, the Shade Emperor announced a race for all animals to compete for the 12th place in the Chinese zodiac. The rat was supposed to walk off her neighbor the cat in the morning, but simply forgot. The rat joined the other animals in the race to the palace, climbing on the ox who was running in front, only two young of them went down racing the palace to become the first animal zodiac. It was followed by the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and pig. The pig. Sorry. The cat, however, arrived far too late and missed it all. This is why the cat hates the rat so much that she will always try to kill her. And this is the legend about the weaver girl on the courtyard. This is another rather sad love story. Is the one of the weaver girl Xinyu, daughter of goddess, and the cowherd Nyola. They fell in love, married, and had children. But when the goddess found out about them, she banished them both to different sides of the Milky Way. However, once a year, Magpies will help up for a bridge between the two lovers. The day is celebrated as Chinese Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And this is all. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Nice exposition. I think that we have both like two topics in one, right? It's really good. What about you, Perla Maciel Reynoso Cruz, as Casimira Reina?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.